Hey, Herb here. Kramer in hand. It's not Friday. It is snowing. It's time for a string change and a setup. I bought this guitar back in the summer, and here it is, December. So I guess I finally wore the strings out. Anyway, I didn't want to mess with much of anything until I did change the strings, as far as fret polishing and so forth. I'm a cheap ass. What can I say? But anyway, I think it's time to get started. I'm not sure what strings come on this guitar, but I will be replacing it with DAddario NYXL. It's a little expensive, but I thought I'd give them a try. I've had some people tell me that yes, they're expensive, but they're well worth it. They'll last longer, which that doesn't really matter. It's not as if strings are going to break the bank. But I thought I'd give them a try anyway. And this has been a great feeling guitar, a great playing guitar. I did notice one problem somewhere toward these higher frets. There's a little bit of a catch. I'm going to polish them and use these fret erasers. See if that won't take it out. If not, I'll get a little steel wool and bash it right here around the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, about the 17th fret. It's a little bit of catch, and when I would go to bend the string, it didn't restrict much, but it didn't flow so smoothly. I don't know if that come on my end or if it come from Sweetwater that way. I didn't notice it when I first got it. I know that much. A little late now to call my rep and say, hey, we have a problem. I'm sure he'd say, yeah, you sure do. Love these little handy dandy string winders. I should get automatic, but I'd order a lot of stuff from off eBay. What was the site? Banjo Mike Z. Banjo Mike Z. Anytime you order a pickup or things through him, he gives you a lot of swag. So I've got several of these string winders from him, plus stickers out the yazoo. Normally, when I would do, what am I doing all this for? Why don't we just take and snip the things? You know, that'd make it a lot simpler. Here's good advice for the amateur out there. Protect your fretboard. Oh, I can take this Dremel tool and polish that right. Yeah, there we go. Sure. Have at it there, big boy. Don't ask me how I know. Now, let's check the leaf. I'm not sure what my wife's watching there. I guess y'all can hear it. Maybe Christmas Vacation. If she's watching Christmas Vacation without me, we're going to fight. I like just a touch of relief. I mean, just very, very little. And you'll have two different ways your neck's going to ride. You'll have an up bow or a little bit of relief to where it bows this way. If it bows this way, which your truss rod will adjust all that to adjust it out. But if you're bowed up, what'll tend to happen is you'll begin to fret out quicker and it'll buzz and it won't play so well. I like it to have a little bit of back bow. It just feels better to me. I don't know why. It just feels better to me. And this has just a touch, and that's about where I'm going to leave it. So now, we try the NYXLs. And these are a little bit more expensive, but I thought I'd give them a try. I play 9 through 42s, and that's what we picked up for Christmas on was it Sweetwater? I can't remember. I don't remember where the deal was at, but it was a pack of 10 for 30. Oh gosh, I don't know, $35 for a pack of 10. This is the one thing I'm not a huge fan of about the Floyd Rose. A lot of people are so apprehensive about Floyd's. And if you play primarily a Floyd and you're a working musician, well, you know the problem is you break a string on stage, there you are, you're stuck. That is one of the downfalls. But once you get it in tune, I mean, I really don't have problem once the strings in the back not the strings, but once the springs in the back, you have everything dialed in as far as the tension and the gauge of strings. I don't have any trouble with it. I know some people piss and moan quite a bit over them. All right, now which way? This is always, it has to go the other direction. It has to go toward me. I always fight this fight. Which way does the thing go? I'll probably just take the string retainer off first, shouldn't I? But anyway, I didn't. Oh well. I'm sure someone will have a comment about that. That's fine. I'm not a professional guitar player. I just play one on YouTube. Now, one thing that I like to do, I like to go ahead and throw a tuner on and bring each string, tune each string individually. So what brand strings do you all play? Leave a comment and let me know. Tell me why you like that brand so well. Winder, there it is. My trick for tuning a Floyd. Low E, high E, A to the B, maybe, to the D, no string, to the G. And it's just a balance. It's a balance of the Floyd Rose to get the tension from the springs and your gauge strings. Which is kind of a pain in the ass. Like I said, if you break one on stage, you're done. Better back up. Things are getting white outside. So, it's the balancing act. First thing I have to do is loosen the claw. Back of the Floyd, your tension springs, and your claw. So, had to get a better screwdriver. I didn't strip the head. Come on. My God, what did they do? Put the thing in, so they painted it? There we go. Okay, tighten it. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So, oh great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was it? Okay, it must have been one of these. Yeah. Yeah, that's what flopped. See, I'll never find those screws. So, here comes the balancing. Here's what I mean by the balancing act. I like it to be not quite flush. I will have to find those because the dogs will step on them and get it all in their paws. Let's move these. Slightly magnetized. Every time I set my screwdriver down, it's grabbing one of them and throwing it. Little bit, little bit, little bit. It's more like it. Now you see it rides a little, with surface flush mount, you don't, I mean, you see you don't have much. A little bit. There's not a trim stop. I thought there was there. The Snake Sabo Beretta has a trim stop. This has just a little bit of play. No trim stop on this, so let's now retune. Of course, now when you've tightened the claw, you're going to be sharp, so I have to loosen, which reduces tension, and then I have to recheck. So again, you see where it's a balancing act. I have to tighten the claw again. Retune. Just keep going over and over. And this is probably what people hate about a Floyd. It's not a simple fix, a simple 6-string on tune it, and there we go. It is a balance between your string gauge and your tension on the claw. I don't mind it so much because it's what I've always played. Okay. Okay, now I have no play, so I have to loosen just a touch. That'll touch me. And that's about what I want. Line up with the camera. There's a damn camera on this iPod. As you can see, just a little. Not much. That's all I had before, so that will do me. So, I hope it was informative. See you next time.